Hello everyone, how's it going? Dr. Incompetent here, and let's play some Amnesia, The Dark Descent, shall we? Grim, good evening, my friend, good to see you. Hermie, good evening, good to see you. So I have never played an Amnesia game of any kind. There's been many of them. I own a few of them through, like, Humble Bundle, packages and Epic Game Store acquisitions, things like that. And I've always meant to try it out because, some of these entries are very highly reviewed. So I'm going to go into this. I don't really know much about it, except the game did tell me when I booted it up that, you're meant to try your very best to survive, but the enemies are not meant to be fought, and saving the game is something that you shouldn't think about, and you're not really trying to win, you're just trying to, experience the game, is I guess the developer commentary. Hermie, I am unfamiliar with that meme. So, we're going to start a brand new game, or a story, right here. And we're going to play it the way the game was designed to be played. That seems fine. Let's go.
Don't forget, some things mustn't be forgotten. The shadow hunting me. I must hurry. My name is Daniel. I live in London at Mayfair. What have I done? This is crazy. Don't forget. Don't forget. I must stop him. Focus. My name is... I am Daniel.
Well, things don't seem to be going well for Daniel. There's a little red paint dripping. I'm sure nothing to be concerned about. And I'm upright. Okay, well, a memento has been added to the journal. J or Y. For quick access to your mementos, press M. Make sure to check these whenever you get stuck. Alright, we'll do this. Hey, Poser, good evening. Episcocat, good to see you. So, yeah, I was thinking about that when I booted this up, which is that I'm not actually a huge fan of horror games, but some of them are fine with me. And this one, I just wanted to give it a shot. And your comments there really give me at least some optimism that this might be one of those times when the horror is fine and the game is worth it. Hermie, that's hilarious. I do that too, Hermie, which is that, like, if people offer me advice, I sometimes just take it blindly without considering it, and it's led me astray. And somebody's like, oh, I was joking. And I'm like, oh God. All right. So the game is called Amnesia, The Dark Descent. So I'm, descending into amnesia. That doesn't seem good. And Daniel's forgetfulness appears to play into that terrific trope. Badger, good evening, my friend. Good to see you. So let's see. I have no diaries. I did get a memento. Follow the liquid trail and find its source. Okay. I hope when they say liquid trail, this... I was joking and saying it's red paint. Like, I hope it's not blood. And then the funniest thing would be if the source was you. Like, these calls are coming from inside the house. Episcocat, either way, is totally fine. Whichever you prefer, whichever's best for you. Alright, so the liquid trail seems to be going this way. We're in just a terrific looking castle. I'm a bit, yeah, that happens. Cats love to do that, don't they? Fix a cat. We're in a wonderful cathedral. My character is a little bit woozy. I'm kind of like, my head is tilting from left to right. The ambulation is a little trickier than I'd expect. Okay. You know, with these, this is a 2010 game. And it's my first time playing it here in 2025. And, you know, the graphics are definitely 2010. It's feeling Kingsfield, which I love. Seems to be a kind of a chunky miasma over there. I'm going to go this way and follow the trail. Oh, I'm stumbling a bit. I'm not feeling too well. Hello, suit of armor. How are you? Okay. Oh. Well, the door opened, but, you know, the memento says follow the trail. Oh, okay, Hermie, thank you. Actually, let me pause the game right now and ask about that. So, you all know my tendency. I like to just kind of explore the game and chat about it. But is the sanity mechanic in this game such that if I'm wasting time just talking without the game paused, am I going to go insane because I'm on a timer and I need to, like, move quicker? Or is that not how it works? I'd like to know up front if I should not just kind of look around casually, if there is some kind of urgency. Alright, so this says hold down the left mouse and move it to move the door. Okay. I'm gonna close it. You're not getting me off this trail. I'm opening it. Give me that broom. Alright, I can't have the broom. Broom is off limits. Let's see here. Alright, yep, we got some... Looks like Jesus there in the picture. Okay, thank you, Piscacat. Novocaine, what's up? So you're saying that, just don't look at scary things. Okay. Well, I'm easily frightened, so we might have a problem on our hands. Look at this beautiful youth just playing the violin down by the riverbank while the cowboy there wrangles the herd. Alright, open it. Push that door. There you go. Exactly. Down by the river indeed. Oh, I'll look at all the scary things. I don't mind being terrible and dying all the time in this game. Because if I were in this situation, I'm already afraid. Like, this is enough to, cause me problems. Okay, I think I might be crawling on the floor here. That was trippy. Alright. You know, that's some serious sway on the chandelier. I don't like what I'm seeing. Now, there's so much that I want to explore, but I'm committing myself to just not doing that, at least for now, and just following this trail. It could be a mistake, but it's all I've got. It's my only lead. That's awesome, Novocaine. Oh, there's a nice shafts of light coming through here. Oh, well, these columns are worse for wear. Looks like our home needs a little bit of upkeep. The old archives. Let's just wander in. The other children cheered him on, his name voiced in a steadily rising pace, urging him to do it. Am I really doing this? The young boy thought, and struck his victim with a rock. Oh, okay, well, that's a wonderful childhood memory. My first kill. Okay, thank you, Poser. Well, then apparently I should be more careful when I look around. Moses, good evening, my friend. Good to see you. I was wondering if it was one of those games where, like, you know, they tell you to do something, and if you wander off the trail, It's like you're falling for the traps of the castle. Witness unsettling events and it'll reduce your sanity. It can be increased by completing puzzles and making progress. Okay, so that upset me, apparently. Alright, well, let's go in here. I'm going to start exploring then, if that's something worth doing. And, yep, there's a stack of papers. This looks like a table that's used for things better left unsaid. Oh, there's some buggies. Alright, we gotta get out of here. There's like larvae or something. I don't like what I saw. Beware. When standing in darkness, your sanity will slowly drain. Turn on lights in the environment using tinderboxes or search for other sources of light. They might have been, Hermie, but my mouse didn't like light up to indicate that I could interact with them. Alright, so it's a little dark here. There's some light. Oh, yeah, give me the juice. Give me the sweet juice. Alright, let's go this way. Hi, is this your laboratory? I'm new here. I believe my name may be Daniel. It's a little drafty in your castle. Okay, here we go. When grabbing, press right mouse to throw it. Hold down right stick or R and move the mouse to rotate it. Okay. Oh my god. I threw that book mightily. Okay, Hermie, I will. Yep, let's just throw that book. I tossed it. Hey, Gangstalker. Good evening, my friend. It is scary. Open it. Yep. I got a tinderbox. Tinderboxes are used to light candles and other sources of light in the environment. The current number of tinderboxes is shown in the inventory. Okay, I have uno. Okay, thank you, Poser. Alright, let's go back and learn how to play the game, shall we? It doesn't feel like Shift is letting me run in any meaningful way. Yeah, these look like tinderboxes. I think you're right. Oh, Hermie, you're 100% right. Thank you. Alright, we got some extra ammo. Alex, good evening. Good to see you. I'm wondering if I should go back even further, but it's really dark, so I don't think so. It's too dark back there. I'm gonna go this way and just risk it all. I need a ham sandwich. My character feels injured. Alright. Oh, let's light this baby up. Hit me. Alright. Now, I'm notorious for lighting too many torches, so there's going to be that as a factor. That's... Okay, there we go. I can now see. It won't open. It's locked. Alright, well, we got a problem. Alright, let's look around for the key then, huh? Oh, cool, Hermie. I'm actually, yeah, okay, thank you, Pisky Cat. I will try not to. I'm actually playing the game at 1080p. There were a whole bunch of resolution issues, namely this game does not play nice with multiple monitors because it's an older game, so I had to edit the exe file to turn off the DPI scaling so I could play with just one monitor, and I'm only playing at 1080p because the game looks better at 4K, but I booted it up and there, at least in the game version that I'm playing without mods or anything, there is no UI scaling. So the menus and everything were microscopic, like the text was microscopic, so still better than 720, but that's where we're at. It's like 2010, Alex, yeah. Oh, Alaxel, good point, my friend. I didn't actually edit the EXE. I just, like, changed the properties of how Windows runs the EXE by turning off the... by going into the compatibility tab and turning off the DPI scaling. It won't budge. Okay, so that was a mistake. So I was going back to see if I missed the key or whatever, but apparently I did not. Let's look in this room a little bit more. Alright, scary room. There might be more in here, huh? Rando papers. Tinder boxes. Oh, I can jump. And I can jump well. There's a box or something back here. I threw it. I don't know if there's any opening this box, but... Nah, it doesn't look like it. Just... I could maybe stack something up if I wanted to climb. Okay. Hermie, I think you're right. I think going back doesn't feel right either, but because I missed so much, because I was, like, refusing to explore because I thought it would affect my sanity, I went back probably further than I needed to. Alright, there's a wonderful shield. So let's just start, like, just throwing books. Oh, okay, thank you, Biscuit Cat. Then let's just take our time and see if we can find anything else that's good. This plant might have something. I broke it. We're going to shatter this plant. Oh, what's this? A lantern. You have picked up the lantern. When filled with oil, it can be turned on by pressing F or selecting it in the inventory. Cool. I broke the plant. Like the only nice thing in this place. I was just thinking maybe they hid the key in there. And I've destroyed the only beautiful thing left. Yeah, Hermie, it is, and I got it. And now I have a lantern. So I'm holding it up. Oh, the door opened. Yeah, the inner lock did break free. Oh, hey, Alex, thank you for that tip, my friend. Sid, good evening. Good to see you. Yeah, Hermie, that's what I figured. The game was like, dude, you cannot make it without a lantern. Get it. Alright, let's see. Oh, it's shaken. Shake and bake. Ooh, an oven. And I could light that, but why? Oh, yeah. Let's warm up. I think it was just running a, Huh. Well, I was going to say, cautiously optimistic. I thought that we were doing okay. I changed, my ISP. So I got a totally brand new ISP to hopefully fix the stream lag. And I'm going to keep an eye on how it goes. But we'll figure this out. We'll get to the bottom of this. I broke it. Alright, let's just see if I can open the door. I got a tinderbox. I don't know how, like, exhaustive you want to be searching everything. I wonder if it's just Streamlabs that's causing the delay then, because at this point, my upload and download speeds are insane. Alright. I found a oil for my lantern. Okay. And what's this?
1839. I wish I could ask how much you remember. I don't know if there'll be anything left after I consume this drink. Don't be afraid, Daniel. I can't tell you why, but know this. I choose to forget. Try to find comfort and strength in that fact. There is a purpose. You are my final effort to put things right. God willing, the name Alexander of Brandenburg still invokes bitter anger in you. If not, this will sound horrible. Go to the inner sanctum, find Alexander, and kill him. His body is old and weak, and yours, young and strong. He will be no match for you. One last thing. A shadow is following you. It's a living nightmare, breaking down reality. I have tried everything, and there is no way to fight back. You need to escape it as long as you can. Redeem us both, Daniel. Descend into the darkness where Alexander waits and murder him. Your former self, Daniel.
Dear God. Okay. So I wrote a letter to my former self. That's scary. To add more oil to the lantern, double-click on the oil in my inventory. Okay. I did it. So they're telling you again, like, that you cannot fight it. Yeah, Rainy, it really is. Terrifying. Oh. There we go. I opened the passage. Scared. Yeah, I apologize, everyone. I'm going to have to do some more tinkering. I really thought that I had the guy out to install a brand new line to the house and a whole new ISP, so there's something else going on affecting my latency. He fell to the kitchen floor. Tears were beginning to well in his eyes as he received the first kick in the stomach. Yeah, exactly, Hermie. That's what it made me think of, too, is Memento. I've got to kill Dodd, or whatever that guy's name was, in Memento. Okay. 1839. It's been a while.
Alexander, is it inside the castle?
In a manner of speaking. Come, bring the lamp. You've been to the refinery, have you not?
I don't believe I have. Is it connected to the... what did you call it?
The inner sanctum. My most precious chamber, Daniel. And it lies well beyond the refinery. In fact, it lies beneath the very stone of Brandenburg.
Yeah, I don't like to go with anybody creepy to a place called their, quote, inner sanctum. That's just kind of like a rule that I've made for myself. I got some oil and a tinderbox. Uh-oh. Oh, no. So YouTube is running faster than Twitch is what you're saying, Hermie? That's interesting. Usually Twitch is more cooperative. The wine cellar. Well, I can't get any booze, apparently. Fine. Ah, the laboratory. That's bad. A fragrant taste of rose lingered in his mouth. Oh. Went too fast for me to read it. Okay. I hear you, Piscacat. Oh, is that oil? God, I need the oil. That was creepy. I shouldn't have looked at it. But I couldn't take my eyes away from it. I could light a torch, but I'll just use my lantern. This room has a candelabra. Oh, these aren't chests I can open. Oh, but there was something back there. Look at that. The tinderbox. That one I could open. Hit me with the light. Calm me down. There we go. Uh-oh.
There should be more coop racks. Let me see. And one part aquaforce.
Early alchemy experiment. This is my third attempt to produce artificial vitae. The former compounds lacked the potency I need, but I sense I'm close. Calamine and orpiment are a given, and the cuprite binds them well. This time, I will attempt aqua regia instead of aqua fortis, in hope it will produce a more even solution. The experiment was unsuccessful. The solution is highly acid and proves impractical to put to any use except as a detergent. Organic tissue reacts especially violently to the solution and should be handled with the greatest care. I might be able to use the recipe, but I'm losing hope that I will find an alchemic solution to my predicament. I got the chemistry pot, okay. Interesting. A pot to contain mixtures of all sorts. Man, my lantern's almost full. Feels good. Hermie, I agree. It's super creepy. It's like, the lore is not, too much. It's not over the top. It's cryptic, but also you get a pretty good sense that Daniel's the bad guy and that Alexander's the hero, Got another tinderbox. Looks like a death trap over there. Don't look at it. Don't look at it. I looked at the trap, Ray. I got some more oil. Oh, look at this, a little puzzle experiment. The lack of a chimney to properly vent the fumes from my most recent experiments has taken its toll on many of my less stable ingredients in storage. Some seem unaffected, but many are stained by the fumes and will be difficult to salvage. I shall do what I can and move them to the wine cellar. Yeah, I know, Hermie. It's like, I don't even know what to believe. It is spooky, Sid. So, can I use this? I can. Alright. Let's see. Let me light that. I'm going to be working here, so hopefully that'll help me. Alright, let me just go like, 4 different chemicals are needed to continue. Okay, I mean, you tell me. There's chemicals all over the place, I guess. What is this? Is this a thing? Put it in there. No. It's an old test tube. Yep, I'm doing good work over here. Well, I might need to go explore further. To find these precious chemicals that everyone keeps talking about. That was quite the noise. Alright. Find the key for the wine cellar. Evidence in the laboratory has revealed that combining 4 chemicals can create a powerful acid. Chemical ingredients have been moved from the laboratory to the wine cellar. Well, I'm not going to get any chemicals then, unless I come up with a key. So, that seems like our first priority here. There's a lot of Bunsen burners about. It is my Florida lab.
It's so cold.
Exactly. A Piscacat, it's an unbelievably good reason. Okay. Alright. Oh, you can run. There you go. I'm running. Alright. So this is the lab. I should probably try to pop back out to the old wine cellar. Maybe it opened automatically like before. Just gonna pray that that's what happened. I'm sure we're fine. Traveling to Dover meant going through Canterbury. He made sure to pay a visit to avoid the sense of guilt connected with... Oh my god. What was that? Is there somebody... Did we hear somebody? Well, I guess I didn't go this way and follow the liquid. Probably should have done that. The refinery. Yeah, let me... Oh... I'm gonna need to get a way to, figure out a way to get through this. It's tough and pliant. It can't be torn by hand or tool. So that's gotta be what the acid is for. Need some acid. So much acid. Alright, that's also locked. Look. It's okay if you have items inside again. Alright, you don't. Did I go up the stairs? Is this where I came from? Oh. Couple of boards here. Hermie, it feels like we did. Archives. The door slammed shut behind him, and he knew he would never again see the old tailor at Berkeley Square. Oh. Wow, we're in a nicer part of the estate here. Okay, there's some light coming through. Fantastic.
16th of May, 1839. The unflinching African sun has continued to plague our expedition, making it impossible to dig until dusk. How Professor Herbert managed to find the location in these vast plains of nothingness remains a mystery to me. When I asked him about the tomb again, he told me about the legend of Tin Hanan, the mother of us all. An interesting story in its own right, but I can't help feeling there's more. Later that evening, we uncovered a passage beneath the dunes leading to a sand-covered stone structure. The professor was confident it was the tomb we sought and ordered the others to clear the way late into the dark, cold night. Tomorrow, I shall lead the men into the ancient structure, hoping to reach the burial chamber. No matter what the professor is keeping from me, the dig should yield something interesting to take back to London and the British Museum.
Mm-hmm. I know, Hermie, I wish I could. The load times are too fast. Right? They can't take it. So the idea is, this is kind of Victorian England, and they've gone to Africa, potentially Egypt, and are tomb raiding and brought back some kind of horror. So this is like straight into the, H.P. Lovecraft vein of terrible things brought back from exotic locations, at least exotic for the British. And we may have dug too greedily and too deep. What's this? It's a cool little statue. I'll put it right there. Oh, we got every curse. We just have King Tut in the basement. Alright, let's see if there is anything in here that I'm missing. Just some of our bug friends. Ah, I can go in here. Okay. Very interesting game. It's, in that adventure exploration vein, I wasn't sure what to expect, but I like it. It's always curious when they insist on, like, open and close mouse mechanics for interacting with things. It's kind of a nice touch. It's more immersive. I could light candles in here. Oh. This is Wilhelm's contract. I hereby offer my full attention and services to Alexander, Baron of Brennenburg. This contract will reign for a total of 3 years when my freedom shall return to me. In addition, Alexander, Baron of Brennenburg, is recommended my services at the Prussian royal court and within the sanctum of the Order of the Black Eagle. May no man break this seal. Wilhelm, House of Garrick. Okay. So Alexander, a.k.a. Bad Guy, is the Baron. And Wilhelm is in his service for 3 years. And no man can break the seal. Exactly, Hermie. It feels like the latency has improved a bit since that terrible moment. Is that what you guys are experiencing as well? Oh, there's light in here. Okay, great. Okay, thank you, Sid. I'm really hoping that switching ISPs pays dividends. Alright, nothing in that frame. I guess I could light the fire, but my... great, Poser, thank you. My feeling is, if there is a light source in the room, I'm not going to waste anything. Oh, there's a couple of wonderful shirts. Oh, we've seen this painting before.
17th of May, 1839. My hands tremble as I write. I feel a need to document my tribulation, for I fear that my memory will fail me if I linger. Today, I took some men and ventured into the dark, ancient passage we uncovered. Our torches burned faintly in the murky air as we slowly made our way underground. The men were superstitious and fearful. They argued loudly, and I felt their strange language getting to me. I mustered my strength and yelled at them to continue down the slopes and broken steps. The crudely carved passage confused me. It looked much older than the 4th century structure we had expected. The twisting path emerged into a great antechamber. The walls were lined with statues unlike any I'd ever seen. Despite their unearthly quality, I felt a strange familiarity toward them, which haunts me still. At the far end of the chamber, a great slab of stone sealed off whatever lay ahead. I gave the order to raise it, and as I pushed through the narrow space, the heavy stone suddenly dropped, sealing me inside. I was trapped.
Not good. So I have to say, there we go. As a person playing the game, I love that you get to search and you can find, the consumables that'll make your life easier. But the narration for the diary entries, the voice acting, very cool touch. Really adds to the, immersive unease of the whole thing. It feels a bit, with that narration, the British accent, and the scariness of this castle, kind of like Bram Stoker's Dracula vibes. Let's see. His name was Jonathan, and this is Daniel, so totally different. Oh, it's a Fabergé egg. I broke it. I killed it. Get out of here, Fabergé. Alright. I could light, but... I know. I could have retired with that egg if I would have been a little bit more careful. Alright, this room has no light, so let me just bring it up a bit. Oh yeah, baby. Yeah, I'm trying to be, like, ultra judicious with... the consumables and moving from space. It gives it a kind of like a Resident Evil vibe. Okay. Alright. Very good. Wonderful room, I guess. I don't think I see anything I can read. I always break these zinc bottles. Alright. Now, there really could be, like, a reason to more thoroughly search. I don't know how intense it gets with hiding tinder boxes, etc., but I'm... Oh, did I see something? No. I'm fine with what I've got here. Let's see here. Well, this little bureau was a complete waste of time. It won't open. It's locked. Shame on you. Wow. Amazing. What is it, like the ballroom? Or just the nice hallway with the piano? Look, don't try to freak me out. Pianos aren't creepy. Play it. Strike up a shanty. Ooh, that ship doesn't look like it's doing too well. Yeah, they're getting into the lifeboat. Good point, Alex. Okay. Yep, hanging out. No, I'm trying to, like, I'm probably being too cowardly with my light source, Sid, but I'm not using my lantern unless I absolutely, like, my head starts spinning. This is a disturbing painting. It's like a bit of the Black Death and some surrealism there. Wonderful. Okay, here's some... Just a beautiful couch. I could take a nap on this couch very easily. This piano is much better than the previous. Open it up for easy playing. I'm gonna light this up so I can search easily. Ooh, document? Not good. So... yeah. I can, Sid. I turned the gamma up a bit, actually. So it seems that items just will kind of have a blue glow if it's actually something good. And otherwise it's garbage. Maps. Oh. Bit of a cave in there. Yeah, 100%, Hermie. You don't get to be the Baron of whatever burg without at least 2 upright pianos. We're going to find he's going to have a baby and full grand as well. Okay. So the Kingdom of Prussia and Central Prussia. I see. The old hammer notes to the board trick. I don't feel good after reading this one.
17th May, 1839. After pounding the unforgiving stone wall for what seemed like an eternity, I realized it was hopeless. I was trapped. I fell to the ground, gasping for air, trying to focus. That's when I saw a faint blue shimmer.
Tinderbox.
My weakened body was heavy to carry, but I managed to push myself toward the enchanting light.
Enchanting. Oh, I'm controlling. Okay. I'm like waiting for it to play out. Okay. I'm the boss.
It was waiting for me. Enclosed in dark nothingness, I felt myself drawn to the mystic light.
Oh. It's the Stone of Jas. I'll touch it.
I reached out, closing it in my hands. The faint glow escaped my fingers and began to spark brightly and spirit me away, unlocking alien memories of spiraling towers, endless deserts, and impossible geometry. The next thing I can remember is the grating sound of stone being lifted, the voices of the Arabs pulling me to safety. Grasped firmly in my hands was the broken pieces of a most peculiar relic.
Man, I have a knack for breaking relics. Oh. Here, I'm gonna light that because my character is losing it. Yeah, let the Lovecraft begin indeed. Watch this. I'm gonna add to the pile. 1 book. It seems that someone threw a book at this landslide. What monster would do that? Yeah, Sid. Dodds. It's such a good movie. I've seen it a few times. Ah. Oh, God.
Much of the castle is old and hasn't been tended to for centuries. When the shadow arrives, it won't take long until things start falling apart.
We're just buying time anyway. Let's do what we can.
There isn't much to be done about the wards. We should reinforce weak structures. The ground will tremble, and there's a risk everything will cave in on us, especially downstairs. Here, and there. Let's get the servants working on it.
Very good, very good. You know, I've been playing so much Blueprints. There's definitely some vibes. This big house. Puzzles. Not quite as creepy, Blueprints. Yeah, I was wondering about that, Hermie. And don't forget that guy Werther, or whatever. He's totally digging. Alright, oh god. We're in Tinderbox heaven, people. Let me just top off my sanity. Head is pounding and hands are shaking. Health, all is good. I like this picture of my brain and spinal column. That's charming. Always, Hermie. Right before the boss, they love to load you up. You know, the way I think about it, though, is... Oh, is this a head? Just throw that out. Oh, it's a suit of armor thing, okay. If they give you a bunch of oil and it gets too hard, you can always just self-immolate. Fragile, but not breakable by hand. Oh, cool, I need like a hammer or something to get through that. Hey, Nick Man, good evening, good to see you. Well, I'm a little scared, but other than that, I'm fine. Tori, good evening, good to see you. Yes, this is my... I've heard a lot too, and this is my first time ever playing it. It's really well made so far. I enjoy it a ton. I just like... Okay, or I just throw a chair at it and we're good. I just like games that, you know, have good lore, atmosphere, and we've got puzzles too. I'm feeling pretty good here.
You have to be swift when you activate the first one. You hear that? If it stops, you'll have to start over.
Isn't all this a bit excessive?
You can never be too careful, Daniel.
I try to tell myself that, Nick Man, but not every room has the sun. Tori, I'm trying to do my best as well. Yeah, exactly, Sid. And from what I understand, this is what the game does. Is like create a perpetual sense of unease, but it's not constant jump scares. I'm gonna light this just so I can see. Can I like break the glass? Oh god, yes I did. Local folklore. Allstat and Brenneberg Castle, 1801. Another region rich with lore is Allstat, deep within the East Prussian woods. For centuries, there have been stories surrounding the hamlet and its neighbor, Castle Brennenburg. Okay, so this is something that I also need to sort out. I keep thinking I'm in England because Daniel says he's from, like, Mayfair or whatever, and he's got this British accent, but no, he may be originally from London or England, but he is now... This castle is in Prussia. The quiet forest-clad mountains, dressed with scattered lakes, is as picturesque as can be, albeit the area is haunted by the dark. Ask any local, and you will hear proof of the widespread superstition. All travelers should indulge themselves in such conversations, since it will certainly serve as exciting entertainment. All of them have their own twists on the tales, but there are some motifs that keep reappearing. Yeah, Nick, man, you can crank the gamma, I suppose. Thank you, Tori. I should. That would be fun. The Gatherers. This story reaches all the way back to the time of the 30 Years' War. It is said that soldiers who abandoned their duty got lost in the cold, dark woods and were forever damned to roam the grounds. Their bodies, wrought by their tainted souls, have left them disfigured and empty of essence. Many have cited them over the years and described them as horrid revenants. They move silently through the woods, shying away from any beholder. They are called gatherers, as they seem to follow some ambition to steal living creatures. It is their prey which can be heard struggling inside damp burlap sacks dragged behind them, which reveal their presence. What dark scheme do they follow? James, good evening. I could totally do it, Nick, man. A Visit Undone. Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa, the well-known erudite, visited Allstadt at the start of the 16th century. He resided in the local inn for a fortnight as he looked for remnants of kingdoms past. During his stay, all the prominent members of society paid notice, and he is mentioned in many records of the time. One day he went to investigate a burrow in the northwestern glades, only to never be seen again. Heinrich is known to have passed away in Grenoble some 10 years later. He dismissed the notion of ever visiting Allstadt, which makes you wonder what really happened. Who was this mysterious man who visited the sleepy hamlet in the woods, and what happened to him? The Immortal Baron. Uh-oh. The Baron of Brennenburg lives a reclusive life with his family at his castle nearby Allstadt, and like most of those of noble birth, rumors are inherited alongside with the title. Researching the history reveals little before the castle was consumed by fire in the late 16th century. It was rebuilt by Alexander, a nobleman from the Rhinelands claiming the role as protector of the Prussian state. Alexander helped the region to flourish and remained popular throughout his presumed lifetime. The family has always been secretive when it comes to lineage and heritage, therefore the birth and death of Alexander and his offspring has never been fully recorded. This has fed the idea that the Baron is in fact the one and the same who came from the West over 300 years ago, lived through the time of occupation, and joined the coveted Order of the Black Eagle, along with the great leaders of this country. It's a fascinating story, but it can't be true. I'm keeping this book. And there's nothing you could do. Okay, fine. It looks like there's a passage behind this. Yeah. I can't push this. Maybe there's a lever somewhere. Ah, there's a door anyway. That didn't do much. Oh, look at this book. Totally opened it, right? Oh, I think they said something about time. In the note. Got it. Yeah. There's happy music play. I mean, it sounds happy. Happier than it once was. Okay. So let me see myself. Look, my sanity went up when we solved the puzzle. A slight headache. Pretty sweet. It won't open. It's locked. You know, what is it about exploring a creepy mansion? I was doing it in 7th Guest all those years ago. I know, Hermie. It feels great. When I finish a Sudoku or a Wordle, it's kind of like, well, this day has been a victory. All the rest is gravy. Ooh, I got the key. The wine cellar. We needed that one. Heck yeah. Nah, get out of here, creepy. Regarding closing of the wine cellar, Wilhelm and his fools have endangered my research long enough with their absent-minded handling of the human vessels. Uh-oh. The sheriff is keeping a watchful eye on the forest and is killing my trusty servants. It's just a matter of time until they follow the trail to Brennenburg. I need to lock Wilhelm and his men up to avoid further investigation from the public. The wine cellar will therefore be sealed off until the matter has been handled. Either the king's men leave, or they will starve. Whatever comes first, they can rot for all I care. Maybe I will feed them some wine. It would, in a sense, solve both of my problems. Alcohol, the cause and solution of all of our problems. So, when he says vessels, I mean, is our good buddy, the Baron, Alexander, do we have zombies? Is this where we're going, Alex? Hey, Mr. Kiwi, good evening, my friend. You know what? I keep thinking about Everspace. What kind of a game is Everspace 2? I kind of thought it was an MMO, but is it something else? I know, Hermie, it's something, right? That's a good point. Vessel? Oh, this room opened. Oh, it's like a shortcut. Or maybe not. Old tomes. I've been in here because I lit this candle all those years ago. Now, when you say it won't budge, is there a lever or a puzzle for me? Oh yeah, Hermie, you're right. I'm actually going to use... I'm going to light this so I don't go insane. And just... It's budging. It's clearly budging. Don't tell me it won't budge when I see it budge. I budged it. I'll budge it again. No, I'm not lighting that one. I've already got enough. Alright, fine. Oh, God. That wasn't good. I heard a creepy shamble. You know, I like to just meditate and look at, Yeah, Herbie. And now we just saw somebody. I like to just look at beautiful nature, and there's nothing upsetting about some pine trees covered in a dense, impenetrable fog that obscures all other elements of the landscape. It's cozy, really. Oh, God. Don't make that noise. I'm not ready for that. I'll get you with this chair. I know it'll kill you. One shot. You see the upholstery on this bad boy? You're dead if you mess with me. Oh, okay, Mr. Kiwi. Cool, thank you. I feel like I did play Everspace, but maybe not. I gotta check it out. Talos Principle is great. I booted that up. I did not come close to beating it. Really enjoyed it, though. I had some good times in this room. It will not budge. There's a lot of not budging going on here. Too much. Alright, let's go back this way. Yep. You can close doors behind you. I mean, it might not be a bad idea to, you know, protect myself from scaries. The stone slab looked like a safety measure. It wasn't meant to be moved ever again. Oh, we moved it. Oh, I'm taking damage. What was that? Oh, I stepped on that. It hurt me. I got hurt. First time in the game. Wow. I gotta try to walk around it? No, that ain't. I gotta jump over it, I guess. The castle is fighting me. Made it. Take that. Oh. No, that was always like that. The screaming of the lady. We'll get there. I gotta get to the wine cellar. Give me a break. Okay. Here we go. Well, I don't know how to use it. I got it. How do you want me to use this? Oh, okay. Like that. Got it. The sand gave way to his tired body as he fell from the camel's back. He felt the wind gently sweep across his face and his dry, crusted lips. Beware, when standing in darkness, your sanity will slowly drain. Turn on lights in the environment using tinderboxes. Okay. I'm gonna... Okay, my sanity is still reasonable. Alright, I thought that was a loading screen and I was just standing there and almost lost everything.
Where did the Baron go?
Who cares? He left us enough wine to last us a lifetime. Or at least until tomorrow.
Oh boy. What a fun-loving bunch. If an enemy is near, stay out of sight and hide in darkness. Make sure to turn off your lantern. Uh-oh. This isn't a good sign. I have crouched so that I can be super sneaky. Alright. So, I have opened this door. It must have been locked unless you did that. The barrel was blocking it.
Something's wrong. Oh, so wrong.
Uh-oh, I hear somebody talking. Oh, I found a chemical. Great. Oh. Little trail there. Oh, oh. Tindy. I hear somebody walking, which is kind of like terrifying me. Well, they didn't drink at all. There's still plenty. By the way, this is a wine cellar. I was going to say, here we go. The vertical stacking of the wine bottles is just a big time no-no. Laudanum. Oh. Oh my god. There's a creepy. That ain't good. I love drinking laudanum. I have a lot. It's breakfast, basically. Couple lotties each day. Keeps the doctor away. Oh, yeah, give me one of these hammers. And pliers. Sure. Alright, we got the cup right. I'll take that saw. Aw, man. Door seems to have closed behind me here. Let's go. Yeah, they must have an old dental office down here. You know. Oh. Galamine. Ow. I was struck and killed by a barrel. I had a good run. Your sanity is dangerously low. Make sure to stay in the light and try to make progress. Okay. I thought I was doing well. I mean, that was a scripted barrel to the noggin, right? Oh, it's the old water cooler. This is where you meet your co-workers and just kind of shoot the breeze for a bit every day. I'm gonna light that while I figure out a way out of this room.
You have to get out of here.
Death by barrel indeed. Oh, okay. I can push this thing. Sort of. maybe. I'm gonna light this just to make this easier. You know, Hermie, it could have been. Donkey Kong is powerful. Oh, I can move this. A little bit. Okay. I got it. One of them. Let's figure out how to make this collapse on us. If possible. Oh, something happened. I'm trapped. This is looking better. It's sort of working. Yeah, it's just awkward to, like, figure out how to grab and move it, but I think we got it. Oh, man. It has to be an open indoor. Come on. Come on. Help me out here. I'm through. We did it. Alright, that scared me. I am but so... That doesn't look good. Pretty much. I'm really strong. Daniel is, quite formidable.
What's happening? Oh, it feels like my chest is going to burst. Oh.
My God! Wilhelm, do something!
Accept it. We're not getting out of here.
How can you say that? Alexander, you piece of shit! Let us out of here!
Exactly, Sid. Mine is not doing great. I got a few cuts and bruises, so... all is good. There's some mystery meat on the ground here. Luckily, there's no way it could be human. I mean, come on. They're not gonna do that. This game is rated G. Wilhelm's last words. My name is Wilhelm, House of Garrick. These are my final words, my confession and testament. 2 years ago, I was summoned to the Castle Brennenburg. As most of the aristocracy, I was curious about what this supposed Knight of the Order could want from me and accepted the invitation. The Baron was friendly and offered me a proposition. It dawned on me that the nature of the contract was sordid and that the reason I was chosen was because of the follies of my past and not the honors I'd been rewarded with during my time as a soldier. I was to kidnap healthy humans upon his slightest whim and do so without asking questions. In return, he would attest to my character at the royal court, advancing my position within noble society. I would like to claim that I struggled with my decision, but it came swiftly, and I accepted wholeheartedly. For gory indeed. Alex, that's what G means, right? I mean, I'm gonna have to look at that artwork again, Hermie. Yeah, I could use some of Mom's spaghetti right now, Episcopat, I'll tell you that much. So, I love, like, hearing machinations of sinister people and, you know, getting surprised when your comeuppance happen. Like, some guy's like, alright, I need you to kidnap people. And you're like, alright, this is definitely somebody I can trust, who I work with, because, certainly they don't plan anything dastardly for me. It's just for, you know, the people I kidnap. This is going to be great. Ever since that day, I've brought men, women, and children to Brennenburg. I can't remember the numbers, but there were many, perhaps even 100, none of whom were ever seen or heard from again. Tonight, the Baron invited me and my men down to the wine cellar to celebrate our work. I had my suspicions as we descended the stairs, but he insisted and joined us in a toast. The wine tasted fine, and my men drank without restraint. So begins the punishment for our sins. The Baron has locked us up and returned upstairs. Forgive me for what I have done. I was weak and fell into his diabolic ways. My men are screaming. Their skin has been pierced by their own tangled bones. I feel my insides revolt against their God-given nature. Blood has begun to pour from my eyes, and I can no longer... Yeah, that's a bad moment there. Alright, so we got the Aqua Regia, and let's just forget about the whole blood from the eyes thing and tangle of bones, and just, you know, let's just have fun with this. The Baron's Castle is a big place. It's nice. We're lucky. It was the same painting from before, it looks like, Hermie. Unless you mean this one, which I also think we've seen. There's quite a few of pictures of Jesus around here. And then this one is... looks like the 3 wise men at the manger. Alright, we gotta get out of here. After enduring 3 days in Algiers, a sailboat was finally arranged to take him across the Mediterranean Sea to Gibraltar. Having reached British territory, it was just a matter of reserving a cabin. Let's just say cabin. Oh god, it's this stuff again. The delightful cotton candy they've decorated. Oh god. That hurt. Actually not as bad as it seemed. All is good. Well, wait. I need to go over to the lab, though. And the way is kind of blocked up. I got all the chemicals. Well, now we have a real issue. Because I need to mix these bad boys. Some sort of organic tissue blocks the path to the refinery. Can it be resolved? Evidence in the laboratory has revealed combining... maybe I could combine it without the laboratory, I guess? I didn't think that would be possible, but... apparently. This is great that it keeps track of all of the items that we've read and collected. Oh, I have the pot. Okay. Oh no, they need the appropriate apparatus, apparently. Well, I'm gonna have to figure out, like, can I just jump this mess of goo? Looks like it's gonna hurt. I made it. Okay. Apparently. I'm good at jumping. The cloth smelled of desert and damp musk. The pieces lay scrambled on top. Too many of them, he thought. Or perhaps too few. Alright. Here we go. Uh-oh. Seems to have been a bit of a problem there. Hold down left mouse and do a circular motion. Bam. Burners up. Hit it. Oh no! I wasted all the stuff. There needs to be a container. Does this not work? Cannot use this item in this way. Okay. We're ruined. Right. Okay, so that isn't what I need. I need something else to hold it, I guess. That I didn't expect. Yeah. Well, apparently there's a lot of empty vessels walking around here, Hermie. Oh, here we go. What's this? One day I will return. If it wasn't for the thought of you, my love, I wouldn't be able to go on. When I find myself doing terrible things, I take comfort in you. As long as I'm able to think of you and long for a life together, I know I'm better than the others. I weep for them. They lust for power without restraint, where I only crave fair judgment and a safe return. I love it, you know. I do terrible things, but it's for love. It's fine. Oh. Okay, can I not grab this thing then? I want to pick this up, but the game doesn't like that idea. It just goes to this screen. So, I was thinking that might be the container. I guess not. That's just some kind of... pot. I can't wait to fall down here. Now that's a real spot. I mean, it seems obvious that we just, you know, put our mouth below that hole, but I guess not. Oh yeah, I got it. I cracked it. Alright, let me think about this. Hey Dave, what's up, my friend? Good to see you. So glad you've been enjoying those videos and getting into Kenshi. That's awesome. Yeah, it's such a good game. E- Alright, scary over there. Let me think about this. I need something to hold it. Well, let's just keep looking around. We're really close. My sanity level is actually pretty good.
Getting closer somehow.
Exactly, Hermie. Hey, King of Ravens. Good evening, my friend. Good to see you. Wow, I didn't realize the succubus was that good. That's unreal. Hopefully they'll patch that to be... Oh! Well, I can no longer get out the way I came in. We seem to have a little bit of an issue. Oh, I can go this way now, though. Or not. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. I was thinking maybe I could have push and pull these like I did before. Just a little bit of human in the way. You can use objects to reach... Oh, they mean I need to build a ramp. Okay, that's cool. So I just build a ramp to get out. But I'm wondering if I should be able to find the container first. Yeah, Dave, 100% right on that. I need more, Hermie. That much is clear. Okay, so I can get out, but I just don't feel great about this. Like, there's gotta be... Maybe the container isn't in here, and I could go back out now, and something has opened up that wasn't opened before. I obviously missed something somewhere, right? These baskets will do the trick. Yeah, it just doesn't feel like it's in here. I've tried several different things. Oh, great. Ravens. Pick it up. Alright. Let's get out of here then. Crab, good evening. Good to see you. The only solution is to go back. We can now go this way and see if anything has changed. We can go to the wine cellar. It became impossible to avoid. The commotion in the streets begged for his attention. As he opened the shutters, the French soldiers opened fire on the two young men fighting back. Their voices were silenced in a haze of gun smoke. Scary. Oh, maybe you could just walk on it. It's just you can't touch it on the walls? I don't know. Well, this container looks pretty good. Oh god. Not very durable. Well, lantern oil is nice. So I have the wine cellar, but I could also, I mean, I don't know if I'd necessarily found everything I needed to in the archives section. Alright, so the archives is bigger. I'm going to just check the wine cellar one more time. Yeah, I see what you mean, Poser. They do look like they're going to explode. He sat down by the Casbah wall, grasping for air. Sweat poured. Uh-oh. Sharif don't like it. Oh, wait. Maybe this is important. Well, I mean, it helps, but...
Is anyone there?
Just hearing the random talking is really scary. Oh, maybe there's something up top that I missed. You can see that, like, there's some big stones up there. Nah. No. Oh yeah, there's more barrels up there, like where the one fell. Maybe there is something up there. I'm gonna keep throwing stuff up there. Whatever it takes. I'm actually gonna light this so I can see a little bit better. Oh, okay. No, I believe you. Yeah, that's a good point, Hermie, right? Oh, we've got some danglies. Yeah, that's what it is. Just some long pig. I don't see what the problem is. Just some delightful long pig. Okay. So this one we searched, I mean, we found all the chemicals, which felt like all we really needed to do down here. But at the same time, maybe not. Maybe, you know. Yeah. Alright. Now this room's no good, but we need to check them all. No, I think it's the right track, Hermie. I just think we need to check all of the rooms more carefully. Oh, we'll get there. They can't hide it from us forever. Well, I mean, they can. That's not good sportsmanship. It is weird, right? Like, I thought for sure, okay, Dave, thank you, my friend. Thank you for making me feel like it's not just me. Although it could be. Alright. Okay, so we need to go maybe to the archives. Yeah, I'm running out of lantern oil. I'm using it way too frequently. But I'm like desperately searching for, you know, a solution. Yeah, that's a good point, Hermie. There was a trail for all of the chemicals, right? And this led us right here to where we found, you know, the final chemical was just on the ground here. I mean, a wine bottle would be fitting. Alright. Okay. I feel like I've explored the wine cellar pretty sufficiently. After enduring 3 days in Algiers, having reached British territory, it was just a matter of reserving a cabin on SS Hortensia, headed for London. Hey, Addison. Good evening. Good to see you. Alright. So I gotta go somewhere else. Oh, can I just grab these planks off? No. I could grab the door, but not the planks. Okay, well. Tinderbox. Ow. Okay. That didn't feel good. It blew up on me. Nah, that seems like just dead end. Can we make it happen? Nothing's gonna hold me back now. I'm just gonna break everything I see. I'm past the point of no return. That's right. It so feels like it's the bottle that's in that room too, the one that takes you to the cutscene. It won't budge. Well, yeah, it would be odd if it were, right? I mean, it can't be too difficult. There has to be some rhyme or reason. Alright, this is where we open the secret door. We broke the glass case to get the note. All right. Well, that feels adequately searched. Yeah, you know, like, I really wasn't able to do much with the maps. There's gotta be, right, Sid? That's a good point, too, to look out for more, like, breakable areas. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Good idea, Sid. We could try that for sure. Yeah, let's see if that one is different. Army, we'll check that out for sure. The way that it's playing out, the fact that there's no memento or no further information makes me really feel like I'm overthinking it. Like it's that the solution is super obvious, that I just missed it. Yeah, I thought I saw some marks on the floor. That's a good point. Yeah, that's certainly possible, Hermie. Hey, I'll take it. What's up, poser? All right. The statues were praying, gazing. Oh boy. Oh, I think, Hermie, you were right. Old archives is... we need to explore, but it won't budge. Well, let's see. It's gotta be... either in the wine cellar or... the archives I've searched. I don't feel like I missed anything at all. I mean, I could have. And again, I feel like I've searched it all. I'll try again, Poser. Thank you. The desert dunes were like waves in a sluggish sea. Hey, Hugh, good evening, my friend. Good to see you. Alright, so we still have our makeshift, you know, balcony built. Oh my gosh. Okay, so you had to click on the vial, but not on the dispenser for it to work. Okay, that was diabolical. So, I was clicking over here, you know, where it came out, and it was like, that doesn't go there. You had to click over here. Kind of unfortunate, but we got it. So, our fear that, you know, it was weird that we had this container that wasn't working was misplaced because it was the right container. It was just such an odd implementation of the interaction. It's always something tricky in puzzle games, like how to manage that, but like, clearly, like, the player had the right idea. The player was trying to do the right thing with the right item in the right area. Like, you need to figure out how to, you know, make it so that doesn't happen. Alright, okay. So, gross. Ow. Yeah, it was pretty brutal. It seems odd that it would work that way. Violent error indeed. Did it. Hey, look, my sanity is crystal clear. This is the highest it's ever been. Probably because we completed that puzzle. A handful of sand trickled from the crumbling stone ceiling and pushed down on the brim of his hat. He braced himself as the cavern suddenly shifted. Uh-oh. So they... Uh-oh. They did say...
Sure is dark in here.
It really is.
Yes, and there's a good reason for it. But you can light the lamp now if you wish.
What's the reason for the darkness, that is?
Stay close. Be careful not to stray.
What's the reason? Why is it so dark?
Pay attention, Daniel. It's important that you keep going straight. and make sure not to stray.
Okay, so now straying is a bad thing. Be careful when enemies are near. Crouching in the darkness makes you a lot harder to spot. Shambles. Avoid looking at enemies for too long. It will drain your sanity. But I like to look at them. They're beautiful. Exactly, Herbie. No sunlight can get in. Please hurry up with my bed. I mean coffin. I mean... There's a lot of carpenter's tools in here. Let me in. Got some laudanum.
22nd of June, 1839. It's been more than a month since my last entry. After the event inside the underground chamber in Algeria, Professor Herbert insisted I return to England. He said he didn't want to risk forfeiting the entire expedition lest I took a turn for the worse. An excessive decision, in retrospect. But I'm glad it turned out that way. I found my journal this morning in the haphazard collection of things brought home from Africa. Next to it lay the broken stone orb wrapped in cloth. I tried to assemble it, but couldn't. The pieces wouldn't fit together, as if they weren't from the same object. Could I have imagined it all? Was there ever a complete orb?
Yes, Sid, no steak indeed. It's gonna be meat, but it's... well, you'll see. Man, everybody was partying so hard down here. Just wine bottles blocked from the... oh, God. I believe I'm holding a leg. I mean, it could have been an arm. Felt leg to me. Hey, now. No smashing.
25th of June, 1839. I feel the need to continue this journal, even though it was intended for my journey to Africa. This must be something very important. I just know it. I've taken it upon myself to piece the orb back together, but it's been more difficult than one might think. The pieces are behaving strangely. They seem to change color, shape, and texture, but ever so slightly. Yesterday, I took careful measurements and notated any significant markings. Today, I confirmed my suspicions. They were changing. I was terrified and rushed off to see the finest geologist in London, Sir William Smith. I approached the subject with care, and we discussed how rocks change form. He told me about the nature of glass, how it eventually collapses on itself, like ice slowly melting over the course of centuries. Smith eased my mind a bit, but I can't escape the feeling that these shards have otherworldly properties.
Sanity, dot, dot, dot. Yeah, it's not going well, is it? I don't feel good. I mean, there's lights everywhere, but my character is like, I ain't gonna make it. I could barely walk. I don't like where we're at. Yeah, it's really bad. I can barely control myself. No, this is back the way I came. I'm only lighting that to try to get some sanity, but it doesn't seem like it really helps. Okay. I'm not in a good way. Huh. Oh man, I already lit something in this room. That's awesome, Hugh. I think I might own Soma. I'm not sure, though. Yeah, this part, I feel like I'm missing something. I'm using so many resources. He said don't stray. I don't know. Oh, Hermie, thank you. Alright, I'll check that out. Yeah, Resident Evil is creepy, for sure. That would be nice. Oh, here it is. It was blocked by these boxes. Thank you for telling me to look for that. This box looks good. Definitely not a coffin. Some kind of pulley system. Eric, good evening, my friend. It really is. I agree. Here we go. That kind of looks like a one-way. Kind of trying to leave something there so it doesn't, you know what I mean, like keep it propped open. Ow. Ow! Ow! It's so hard to tell, like, sometimes you can walk over it and it's no problem. Is it just, like, if it's pulsating? Or I don't know. Sometimes it's like, no prob. Other times it's like, you did. He crashed through the surface. The dark Atlantic water smothered him as he struggled to make sense of the situation. Ow. That wasn't good. Alright, there's a timer. I gotta figure out where, like, what I opened. I'm waiting for it to, you know, stop so I can reset it. I don't like this. I feel like I went the wrong way. Alright. I gotta go reset it. I think I went the wrong direction. Yeah, what's difficult is that you can't jump up high enough on that. Alright, I made it through, but there's a bunch of these jerks everywhere. Oh my god. Alright, so I can drop this barrel to, like, give me an extended reach, but I have to figure out which way do I want to go. It looks like that way. Well, that was a serious throw. Probably farther than I needed to throw it, but... yeah, I need something better. You're right about that, Hermie. I need some extra strength. There's a door, but it has a spinner on it. I think I wasted that. All right. Can I stand on this torso? Oh my god, you can. Okay. It didn't distract them for long enough. To do the winding of the crank. Uh-oh. Okay. We got killed for the first time. The problem was it took forever to wind that crank. dead flesh can act as a distraction. I used it, I just didn't throw it far enough, or I thought it would last longer than it did. So, I mean, there's a big pile of skin, but... Ow. Okay, I wasn't on the box all the way. Boy, I thought I was. One of these is a box I can pick up, right? No. There you go. No, stand on the box. Just stay on the box. There you go. That was not pleasant. I'm gonna hope they can't get through that door. A hollow needle. It's a strong surgical needle. It's locked with a simple lock. I used the needle to pick the lock. Something large brushed against his leg, and he felt himself being dragged along by the current of the beast. He pushed himself above the surface. "Help!" he cried, as the ocean swallowed him again. That's unpleasant. Uh-oh. Okay. Look, buddy. Well, this is unpleasant. They broke the door. Okay. Alright, so they got through. Block the path. Run. Indeed. I was on the wrong side of the door. Hermie, that's unreal. He felt himself being hoisted out of the ocean. The lacquered hull of SS Hortensia glittered in the soothing, warm yellow light of a setting sun. He turned his head. Well, at least we're out of that water. I know, Sid. It was really scary. That was terrifying. It was like You know, some of those sequences in Resident Evil 1 where the dogs are just bursting through the windows and chasing you through the hallways, or the crows are coming after you, and it's just run, run, run. The music is pretty nice and chill. I feel like, you know, we got to a safe room, kind of. There's the Black Eagle, I guess. Oh, this ain't safe. Yeah, it's my kind of fountain. The old... So, it's Lovecraft, but it's also like they said something in the belly. You know, we were playing Aliens. Hey, isn't it called Aliens, The Dark Descent? And this is Amnesia, the... No, wait, maybe I'm conflating that. But this looks like Xenomorph. This looks more like Alien style. Hi, Big Bird guy. How you doing? The study. He tried to fit the pieces together, but like the sand dunes, they shifted when you weren't looking. So this isn't the same... No, as like the archives area that we were in. This is a new nightmare. You stay open. Yes. So many artifacts that I can break. Every single one deserves a smashin'. A smasharoo. Well, Episcocat, we were in an area with a little bit of water, some dampness. Their sump pump must have broken, and let's just say there were some things in the water with us that were not kind. Pianos 3, yeah. It's a good tally. Say what you want about Baron Alexander. The guy loves music. Loves it. Letter regarding the discovery of an orb. To my most trusted student and friend, Johann Weyer. The most remarkable thing has happened as I was traveling through the Prussian woods this summer. I finally found one of the orbs I have been looking for the last 20-odd years. It is as inexplicable as the Heliodromus described it in the Hortus Conclusus. It was, as it was told about, an underground Mithraic temple crowned with the unearthly artifact. The orb was big enough to fill my cupped hands, and the texture was smooth and jagged, its color washed while rich. Contrast is not enough to describe its nature. It was an impossibility, an artificial paradox captured within stone. I was staying in a nearby village called Alstadt, investigating one of the antiquated trails when I finally found the cavern. I went inside, and suddenly I could verify the truth of these enigmatic artifacts. They were real. Letter regarding the discovery of an orb, page 2, I guess. As you can understand, this is the most important discovery of my life. But it has also become my greatest fear. As I entered the underground chamber, I could feel that I was trespassing. Because of my curiosity, I did my best to fight these instincts and fetch the orb from its place. I scrambled out of the chamber and into the woods. I could sense something was following me. It bayed loudly as it closed in. The beast, this guardian of the orb, was relentless in its pursuit. I made my way to a nearby ravine where I stumbled upon some men fishing in the lake. I tried to warn them as I passed, but fortunately they remained as I continued my escape. That's great. They stayed and they slowed down the beast. When I heard their cry of pain echo through the valley, I felt such a tremendous sense of relief, thinking I would be spared. Suddenly, a blue shimmering light engulfed me, and the colors of the forest were washed away before my eyes. I kept running through the bleak surroundings. The trees had turned charcoal black with leaves of cinder, the ground covered in murky water. I pressed on through the drenched land as the glowing ember gave way to the rising wind and rained on me. I could hear pleading screams in the distance and joined in as pain and fear overtook me. I fell to the ground, grasping for air. This certainly must sound strange, but I had been carried miles away across the Alps to a grassy field outside Genoa. The Guardian had taken the orb from me, but still, until this day, I fear its return. Sometimes I lay awake at night, listening for the howling cry I heard in the forest. It has been nearly a decade since that day, and I still haven't been able to write about the incident. The last time we spoke, you told me about your interest in ongoing research into the mythic orbs, and I realized I owed you the truth about my visit to Allstadt. Your friend and mentor, Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa. Oh, good old Heinrich. Well, goodness gracious. My sanity is good now that I'm here. And we're actually not doing, horrible on our supplies. I feel reasonable. And this game is larger than I expected. This castle is enormous and terrifying. And I'm having quite a bit of fun with this, even though it's nightmare-inducing. However, it is indeed my bedtime, and I want to say, everyone, thank you so much for coming out and playing some Amnesia, the Dark Descent. I appreciate you helping me through the scariness. It would be much worse if I were playing solo in the dark, but we're doing just fine. And tomorrow, we're going to be moving into a builder, and then back to survival, and then back to a builder this week. I hope you all have an excellent evening or day. Grim, Sid, Alex, Hermie, Hugh, Episcocat, Poser, Dave, Nickman, James, Crab, Alaxel, Novocaine, everyone out there. You did, Alex. Take care.